Go. Go. That's right. That is the tank for Trevor Jabronis right now because, woo, they're in. They're all in. So the Minnesota Vikings finally win a game that they should win. 3-5, staying alive. A big-ass 34-20 win over the low-energy Detroit Lions. The derelict Detroit Lions. You got them. But Matthew Stafford could have had 75 days of practice, and the Vikings will still get. We after that ass, Matty. That's right. And also, these games are extremely important because in division. So right now, the Vikings are 2-1 in division. They got Chicago Monday night, 2 more against the Bears and the Lions. Woo! Get after it. 5-1 in division. The Vikings do have a shot at all those juicy tiebreakers. Get in because right now the Vikings are the 8 seed in the playoffs. The Bears are the 7 seed. Vikings currently have a 23% chance of making the playoffs per 538. That's up from 14%. Woo! Getting after it. I mean, Vikings fans should be as intense as Everson Griffin was during the game, which is hilarious because there's no fans, so you could hear everything that he was yelling. But also cool, the Vikings get their first home win. Great. So here are 5 winners and losers from the game that was. Number 1 winner, I mean, could we just say that DALVIN is the permanent number 1 winner for the rest of the season? Can we do that? Was there ever any doubt? 203 yards rushing, career high, 9.4 yards per carry. And this is what the Lions making concerted effort to stuff the box and get after Dalvin Cook. But like we said before, this is the problem is if you stuff the box with that extra defender, if the running back gets the second level, there's no one back there. There isn't. So a couple big time runs. Also, the Dalvin Cook 70-yard touchdown run, someone pointed this out. The Lions only had 10 men on the field. They had 12. They weren't going to stop number 33. Best running back in the NFL. Also had 2 catches for 46 yards. Retook the NFL rushing lead from Derrick Henry, who was shut down this week against the Bears. And he has 858 yards rushing this season, 12 touchdowns, leading the league, 6 scores in the last 2 games. And it's just, man, I mean, come on. Also, he currently, over the past 2 games, has had 52 carries, 366 yards, 6 touchdowns. Well, that's not correct. Doesn't matter. 6 total touchdowns, 7.04 yards per carry, and 100 yards receiving. That's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. I get that you want to save Dalvin and you don't want to injure him, but going for 297 or 300 right in front of Adrian Peterson, woo! I mean, come on. Yeah. Winner number 2, Vikings offensive line. So Dalvin can't do it himself. The guys up front are really getting after it and gelling. Reef, Dozier, Bradbury, Ezra, O'Neal, respect. Best run blocking offensive line unit in the NFL the last 2 weeks. Dennison, respect. Kubiak, respect. All these guys are getting it together. Plus, confidence is contagious. Confidence is high right now. They're doing phenomenal in pass blocking as well. 0 sacks and 0 pressures against Green Bay. Now, granted, they only threw it 14 times, but this time around, 1 sack on a corner blitz. And also, you know, we'll have to go back and look at the tape or wait for PFF, but I mean, I don't think that Cousins was pressured that often on Sunday either, and it's a winning formula. Also, Ezra Cleveland, the pulling guard, my goodness, his freak athleticism getting out in front of that Dalvin Cook 70-yard run, and also, if you look back, the last 2 games, all 6 of Dalvin's touchdowns, 72 has had a key block on all of them. It's pretty damn amazing. Big respect to what they're doing up front. Winner number 3, so Irv Smith Jr., if you catch 2 touchdowns, even if they're your only 2 catches of the day, you're going to get on the winners list. But also, run blocking, phenomenal. It's way ahead of schedule. Key block after key block. Now, he's not going to be highly rated in that regard by PFF because he doesn't make burying blocks, but he does enough. He uses his speed. He uses his leverage. He does the job. But also, he got injured celebrating, man. I mean, that's rough. That's rough. It's not a full, like, really bad, like, Martin Gramatica, but even if you just, like, pull the muscle, just, like, getting after it, I don't know. Winner number 4, Eric Wilson. Come on, baby. That's right. The second best linebacker on the team. There, I said it. Wilson had that game-sealing pick in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, I said it. Also, phenomenal in coverage. Great leader as well. Really come together in run support as well. 13 tackles, 8 solo, leading the team in both. Also had a sack. I mean, he is the guy. Like, when Barr went out, Wilson was the one that they gave that green dot, the communicator with the sidelines. Also, he should have been a team captain last year instead of Jaron Curse on the special teams. And also, this season, the Vikings have 7 takeaways. Wilson has 5 of them, which is just amazing. I think it's crystal clear. It's a fait accompli. Cut Anthony Barr. You can get out from underneath that contract. Extend Eric Wilson. He's a restricted free agent this year, so he deserves to get paid. get him that money. Next up, winner number 5, Garrett Kubiak. So it took Kubes a couple of weeks to shake off that rust, but lately he's been really dialed in and balling. Like the scripted plays have been phenomenal. Also, in-game adjustments to what the defense is throwing at you, and he's really starting to feel it as a play caller. It's really impressive. And this is not just run, maybe pass. I mean, there is a flow and progression and keeping the defenses guessing, and he's been able to do it against 8-man boxes as well. It's just like everything is clicking and coming together at the right time. Honorable mention winners. So Eric Kendricks got the red zone interception, tackling machine as well. He's flying all over the place. And also, macro, guys like Kendricks is making it possible for guys like Micah Parsons. Hey, super agile, great coverage linebackers, as well as Joke from Notre Dame. Hey, they're extremely valuable. So the middle linebacker position is not dead. It's just gone from, 280-pound dudes clogging up the middle to these lighter, faster, completely capable guys who can cover range and space. Like that middle zone in a Tampa 2. Whew. I love Eric Kendricks. Amir Abdullah, revenge game, 22-yard screen for a touchdown right before the end of the half, which is great because I think the Vikings were maybe going to settle for a field goal, but props to Abdullah there. Cousins, sure, the game manager label is there. Kirk Cousins was 13 of 20 for 220, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, 141.7 quarterback rating. And I know, why you pay him all this money, big game manager? Who cares? It's already spent. It's working. It's whatever. Boom. Zimmer getting this defense on track, man. You got to give him a lot of props and respect because, there was a lot of chatter amongst the fan base. I was one of them that, maybe these kids aren't responding to the message. Maybe he's not the defensive guru that he's all cracked up to be. But, yeah, maybe this is part. You got to play Lions. Sure. But the defense has really rebounded through a myriad of injuries in the secondary. They're starting to click. They're starting to get a more consistent pass rush. Kendricks and Wilson are out there balling. Harrison Smith is doing his damn thing. I love it. Also, winner Harrison Smith. So he got the interception. Almost was ejected again. How many times do we have to see an offensive player dip his head after Harrison Smith led with the shoulder, and then it's like, eject 22. Yeah, here. Also, honorable mention winner, Jeff Gladney. I think he had a phenomenal game where he improves every single week. I think the Vikings have a really good one there. Shamar Stephen, Hercules Mataafa split a sack. Same thing with Wilson and Armand for Watts. And then also, Wanham didn't get a sack, but he had an elite pressure on Stafford where he took Taylor Decker, the highly paid Taylor Decker, got into him, controlled his hands, got by him, swung him, got to the outside, and man. It was a great, mature, full-on, amazing rep by DJ Wanham to get after it. Losers, the media. Matthew Stafford watched practice on a screen. Don't care. They beat that narrative to death. You want to talk about the team that's actually playing good, or talk about the all the stupid excuses? Oh, Matthew Stafford didn't get to practice. Oh, Matthew Stafford had to do this. Done. Also, the refs on that unnecessary roughness, Colin Harrison, whatever. At least they didn't eject him, I guess. Also, Marlon Malouf, special teams coordinator, that punt protection team, going to have to fix some things. Yeah. But overall, you're feeling really good. Plus, you control your own destiny. Monday night coming up, you got the Bears in a big-time rivalry game, big-time game with playoff implications. Bears are currently sitting in at the 7th seed, and the Vikings are starting to get this thing going. You got DALVIN Cook, the best running back in the NFL. You got Thielen. You got Jefferson. You have Irv doing great things in the passing game. Offensive line is coming together. If Kirk Cousins isn't constantly kicking himself in the nuts and the defense is remembering how to play, getting it together every single week, getting a little bit better, no team wants a piece of the Vikings come January. This team is scary good. Right now, 23% chance of making the playoffs. Before, it was 1-6. So you're rolling the dice. It's like, can we roll a 6? Now it's, what is 25%? If you had a 4-sided coin, that doesn't work. Anyways, 1 time in 4, the Vikings are making the playoffs, and no team wants any of the smoke because also, home field advantage to a large degree is going to be decreased. Plus, you know what always travels well? Defense and running the ball. The Vikings can run the ball. The defense starting to get things together. Plus, Jefferson and Thielen are primed to make big-time plays if Kirk Cousins is able to pull it off. So, keep hope alive. 1 week at a time. 1 week playoff. Boom. It's on to Chicago. Let's go. Your thoughts. Vikings-Lions recap, winners and losers. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull production value.